All right. Well, let's check it out. I'm gonna choose this one. It looks like, I don't know, it just depends. We'll just start with this one. Wait, where are we? Alright, let's check it out.
变种人果然信守承诺，这的确是场令人难忘的晚宴。
Yeah, I mean, this map is a pretty interesting one. It's like the fight will happen like right here. Like so many different things can happen on this map. You also have like this whole section. You also have like a lot of high ground usage, but it's also kind of limited in a way. And you can also have stuff happen back here. And you also have the under part. So let's see, who do they have? Similar. Okay, so right off the bat, I guess it's fine because like our whole team is with us, but I feel a little awkward going this far. Something about it. Let's go back and see. Because like, so we're attracted to this, right? So we want to hit her. We find her, and then she goes back. So now I think we're kind of pushing up to go after her, but we're not looking right here. Potentially there could be more of an attack right here. I mean, unless you were feeling like you already knew it was just Penny. Since it's just Penny, it's really no risk. But like in my head, I was just thinking like, is there more, like, you know, maybe there's like a Bucky there or something like that. You know, different things can just kill you just from walking too forward, forward like that. Very nice. So yeah, when I was trying to watch like some higher level gameplay. So I think stuff like that is really good. Like you use the tactic to put, you know, there's a chance they could kill them and it's putting pressure on them. I think that's really good. So right now it's going pretty well. I'm feeling like we're kind of going this way a lot. Let's see how it turns out. So why did that happen? Like everything is fine, right? And we have this guy right here. Why is half their team just like not even here? He's distracted by the Psylocke. He's right there. And then they just have these two. Interesting. Oh, yeah. And their healers are kind of limited as well. The Psylocke and Emma Frost can put so much damage on, plus he made no attempt to escape. Nice. You know, I saw a small thing there, I think. Yeah, we're not getting healed yet, so that's definitely important. But basically, like this backup right here. Well, it's kind of because I didn't realize you didn't get healed yet. So you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to get caught by something and end up dead. But it's like we just killed that tank and a DPS. And we know they're using Ultron as well, so he's kind of like a healer that's weak to direct pressure. You know, it depends, but yeah. So it's like this backup move right here kind of it makes it harder for us to put this pressure on them and kill them right now, because that would be good pressure. But we did actually have this comeback, of course, because of the rocket. So I don't know. That's what I was feeling like. That, yeah, we can put more pressure on them right here. And then like once we get up to here, then we be careful. You know, we don't want to get caught by stuff. But yeah. All right, so that happened like it happened. Now we can't pursue them anymore. And like, yeah, under other circumstances, they could have done a ton of damage there, and they did get us to half health. We lost our Psylocke over there, yeah. That's all right. So you just watched the whole team leave, but you got a shield. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't play Emma that much, but I did watch some gameplay with her. So that's as much as I have, like some top level gameplay. All right. So we're doing like tanking out in front, and I don't know what's going on behind us, but yeah, it's similar as last time. Wonder what's gonna happen here. So that was interesting. Well, I think one thing we can learn from this, I mean, it's kind of already too late at this point. Like, basically, when we see this coming up, this happened, and then we see this, right? So we responded to this, and we're trying to hit her, and then we put that right there. Which maybe that's what you're thinking, but as we saw in the replay, it's because she's seeing this. It's like she's only going to push forward like that when she sees an opportunity worth going into the middle of the team for her. Like, she has an advantage. So it means we should somehow like protect our healer and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of spitballing here. Like, maybe if we put the shield more like this and then walk through the shield. I mean, it's kind of risky, but that would allow this person to kind of hide back here. But in general, we're being flanked by this. And if you saw earlier, you actually got hit by one of these beams. And it's pretty hard to tell in match, but like potentially we could use that. But I think the thing that we could change here is basically how I was thinking about it. It felt like we were kind of strong arming them. Like, we're spending a lot of time right here, which feels good because we're keeping them out, right? But that made it easier for the flank to happen because they are, you know, really focused on this, making them more susceptible to flank. But if we played more, you know, fluid, like, they might come in past this choke, because that's also what I'm thinking is weird. Something weird feeling to me is like trying to strong arm this. Like, I might do that for a minute, but something about it just doesn't feel right. By a minute I mean like a few seconds, I guess. There's something weird about it, like, because we're just not going to be able to hold this choke. They're gonna get in. So we want to sort of start playing the roundabout game, you know, the point game. But then if we were closer and stuff like that, we may have been able to. They would have not had to. They're trying to do like longer range shots to make sure you guys don't get messed up. You know what I mean? And that, I think that's part of the problem was happening here. So I'm gonna really higher level gameplay, I guess, is to note, like, try to figure out if you're looking at everybody to just like literally know that flanking is possible. And we just saw also that Psylocke got killed, and anybody can flank, but Cyclops is definitely doing some flanking. He's a pretty strong flanker. Yeah, he does tons of damage. He can get away really easily and stuff like that. But in general, even so, we should. Well, here's another thing. Like how I mentioned at the beginning, like what the map makes me think about. It doesn't make me think about front to back. It makes me think about everything can happen all over the place. So I think this can be described as more of like wanting to play front to back here. But realistically, they can go all over the map, right? So us being stuck right here is not that good. We can expect them to come in and move around, but it's definitely confusing. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a tough map. I really I don't like have anything else in my brain, to be honest. But I would definitely want to watch like higher level lobbies play on this map specifically and see what they do. And that's I guess our first sign. That's some like we can receive this like, oh, they're just trying to get in, but I think a lot of times these things mean they're seeing something behind you that's making them feel confident and they want to start their push in. Yeah. This is interesting too, isn't it? They're stopping us up here. Why does this always happen on this map? No, it doesn't always happen. Yeah, plenty of times you just get pushed back here. Yeah. I was just thinking for a second. Because the maps are mirrored, but they're different because you have the third person perspective is like on your shoulder, right? So it can make like some chokes easier to hold than other chokes. But yeah. Let's see what happens. Ended up working out. Oh wow, that was awesome. Very nice. I think about it is okay, so all this happened. We dealt with this. Now we're getting healed up. So, but we're kind of right in the middle, right? If we were over here, it'd be kind of different, but we'd still be vulnerable to high damage attackers. So I think we're thinking about going down here, but I think realistically our camera has to go this way. And potentially we could have saved everybody. It's not like we knew that, but I think it does make sense to immediately turn your camera this way. Nice job. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Very nice. So I can be picky and say after this is a little bit slow. I mean, it's not really, but I don't know. I feel like it's a good habit to be like, you know what I mean? To get back to him pretty fast. Very nice. How serendipitous. Yeah, so the flank went unfortunate there. You know, if they were doing something different, they could, I mean, if the DPS there or were there or whatever and they felt like, oh, this is a perfect, we can catch it right now, it's a perfect moment, they could kill you realistically. But it seemed like nobody was really reacting that way. So maybe like in this lobby you had the feeling that would be fine, but you can go this way and then through the, whoa, through the portal. Oops.